Hello, I am Servan Crave from Orange. I am a partner in HUBIquitours project funded by the European Commission, and I act as a Sustainability and Innovation Manager. And I'm very pleased today to moderate this discussion with my Tanzanian colleagues from DTBI. So welcome to this small discussion we have today. Can I ask you to introduce yourself briefly, please? Maybe we can start with you, Erasto.
Thank you, Saran. As you just mentioned, my name is Erasto Mliuka, the acting Technohama Business Incubator CEO. We are very pleased that this time we are hosting the HUBIquitours second general meeting, and you are with us from the Orange in France. So this is very interesting time that you can visit the DTBI and we have this kind of sharing.
Thank you. Elia.
Yeah, my name is Elia Kinshaga. I'm working with DTBI as Business Development Manager.
Thank you.
Yeah, my name is Makange Mramba. I'm the head of HUBIquitours project in Tanzania, and my role is to ensure that the project results are achieved.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. So, my first question is for you, Erasto.
Yes.
Can you just tell us more about how you support at DTBI startups?
Yeah, thank you for such a good question. DTBI, the way it has been established, is an initiative for the Tanzania Commission of Science and Technology to assist commercialization of innovations. So most of the innovations, they are at different stage. So there are those which are at ideation stage. So at DTBI, we support through the pre-incubation program. And those which have already a prototype or minimum viable products, we start supporting them at a startup stage. So at that stage, it's an incubation stage. And also there are those which already have started penetrating the markets, they have established their company, but they need networking. Also they are incubated. So the incubation period is about 3 to 5 years depending on the nature of the products. And another thing, we provide a shared space. So the incubators, they can be residential, or they can access the service from DTBI, such as mentorship services, through virtual or alternative for those who are not residential. So all in all, we provide a shared space, and we incubation program, and even networking to link with the investors. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks a lot for this very detailed answer. Elia,
Yes.
I know that that's a very nice program, but can you tell me what are the difficulties Tanzanian startups face?
Thank you. Tanzania startups, especially those based in ICT, are facing with mainly or major 3 difficulties to enter the market or to grow. Number 1 is the market penetration. Because of different regulations, policies, and the acceptability in the market, because most of them have good products, but in the end there are different regulatories. So the regulation are not into a single step place. So it is posing some challenges to regulate their product. Another is the access of ICT infrastructure, especially most of developing tools are purchased from outside Tanzania, and they are very expensive for most startups to afford it, or to refine their products according to the market need. Another thing is funding challenges. Most startups face challenges to access funds to enter the market and also champion their products well. And because of the financing model in Tanzania, especially for startups, is not really favoring the growth of startups. There are no angel investors like in other countries, especially Europe or America, so that make it difficult for them to grow or flourish as fast as they could wish. Thank you.
Thank you. And so, at DTBI, what you're trying to do is to break all these barriers by supporting startups.
Yeah, that's what we do. For the issue relating to regulatory authorities, we have come up with the regulatory sandbox, of which this startup, they can have access to the live test environment.
Okay.
So when they are doing this testing, there are two things which happen. One, they inform the regulator that we have this solution, maybe they are not regulated, we need you to come up with this kind of regulation. And another thing, if the solution is very good, the regulator can permit them in a special condition to operate in the market. So this initiative, it has been in collaboration with the ICT Commission to assist the startup to be able to access the markets. So we are doing everything to create a conducive environment for startups to be able to contribute to the digital economy of our country.
This is great. So, Makenge, based on what Erasto and Elliot just said, can you give us some examples of incubated successful startups?
Yeah, in fact, probably we could start with how do we measure, how do we understand that an incubator is a startup, or I mean is successful or not. Normally we look at the number of products that have been able to penetrate the market, but two, to see how much are they contributing to the economy in terms of paying taxes, employing people, and of course the growth speed. So we have got a number of incubators that have been very successful, in fact. And just to mention a few, we have got one startup which has crossed borders. It is now in Congo. Its name is Magila Tech Company.
Okay.
This is a company that has been grown from zero to hero because this startup joined the DTBI when he was in his second year at the Institute of Finance Management. And he was grown from that time until a point that he was able to open a company, and he started coming up with a number of innovations. And some of the innovations that he came up with is a security system that was acquired by our very important, very big mobile network here in Tanzania called Tigo.
Okay.
The solution is called Tigo Backup, and this can protect your phone. If someone steals your phone, you can recover your phone by using an application which has been installed through the Tigo network. And this was a very good system that assisted a lot of Tanzanians who were losing their phones through theft. And sometimes, you know, someone drops it and you can't get it. Then just by using the system, you can get it.
Okay.
But this young man also was able to open an office in Congo where he's providing security services. And he has employed about 30 people in Congo. And he has also opened another office in Dubai, where he's providing various services, including development of different applications, but also he's also doing a lot of security services to large companies in Dubai.
Okay, this is a very nice, successful story indeed.
Exactly.
Yes.
But we have another incubator by the name of Day One. This gentleman came up with a system which is used to collect revenues for the government in this country, and it has been used by local governments, and of course our tax regulatory authority. So you can imagine collection of revenues in the country, and this is a product from this incubator. These are big achievements of the incubator.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so this is just a
few examples, of course.
But we have got a number of them which are really doing a great job in the market.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks a lot for these two examples. So now let's come back to HUBIquitours.
Yeah.
And just can you tell us how you position the project in the IoT ecosystem in Tanzania? What can it bring to the ecosystem?
Right. Now, first, this project is a unique project in the sense that it's trying to bring a collaboration between European startups and African startups. And this one will enable them now to co-design, come up with joint projects which will involve African brands and European brands. And this is something that has not been very common here. And this one then will assist our new generation to get new technologies from different parts of the world, especially the diaspora, which has not been well engaged in our ecosystem. This is the time that they can really be engaged by using what we call MeetHub, the program that is developed by HUBIquitours to network these people together so that they can think together, come up with various products together. But now there is one very important thing that this project is doing. You know, here we have got some challenges which have been in the market. For instance, how to get hardwares for developing IoT products and services. It has been very difficult to get them in the market. But now this project is bringing the hardwares into the hubs through what we call solution labs. So these young men can go into the hubs, test their solutions, develop their solutions. But on top of that, they'll be getting mentorship and coaching, and they'll also get international mentors who will bring in new knowledge to our people. So the skills of IoT will be really plenty here in Tanzania, and obviously the government will benefit and everybody will benefit.
Asante. So I can say asante to all of you for this very nice discussion we've had today. Asante sana. Thank you for watching this program. And if you want to know more about DTBI or the HUBIquitours project, please feel free to contact us. Have a nice day.